The year is 2010, and the Soviets have won the Cold War. America has collapsed. Canada valiantly continues the struggle for freedom and for justice for all of mankind. Yes, the maple syrup people are the last line of defense for democracy. Democracy's probably screwed. But not under my watch. Captain Jamarcus is here today to make sure that Canada saves democracy and spreads it across the entire world, ending the dreaded communist rule once and for all. To unite the right wing, the Reform Party is not united with the progressive conservatives. They need to unite for national conservatism to rise in Canada. This mod is in honor of Kaiser 1871. So as you can see, the Warsaw Pact is the most powerful faction in the entire world. And of course, China themselves are emerging. And then we have America, which is a bit disunited. And of course, we have Canada and the Democratic League, made up of Canada, Australia, Hawaii, and Greenland. Now, we actually have a decently sized economy, nothing compared to the Soviets, but decent nonetheless. Start with some basic civilian factories. Research is essentially vanilla, which is good. I don't like these complicated mods. Yeah, let's just make some basic rifles, support equipment, artillery, anti-air, and anti-tank, and a truck. First, let's have a summit for the Democratic League. We will defeat communism. This mod has some cool stories. I recommend you pause and read them. And funnily enough, one man who also came to Canada appears to be the one and only Donald J. Trump, who may be our prime minister later in this video. Oh, the Soviets leader is dead. Oh my goodness. Interesting to see what will occur. Prominent businessman Donald Trump has resigned from the Senate of Canada. There's a lot of rumors about Trump and his possible parliamentary run. And I'm going to appoint this agent because she is the hot one. Alright, so we're having our little summit. The Soviet order is waning, especially since their president just got unalive. Who knows, we might be able to spread some real democracy this game, you guys. Drop a like and a subscribe if you're into spreading democracy. Do it. Hopefully we can repair a relationship with our father again. That being the UK, of course. Oh my goodness, bro, Ted Cruz is here. We'll have to keep an eye on this Ted Cruz guy. Alright guys, if you would like to read the history of this mod leading up to 2010, now's your chance. And the election results are in, and the Liberals have done very well. Not what we were hoping for. Them gosh darn Liberals and NDP are working against us. So we're gonna make people scared of the Liberals, which is all part of my master plan to make sure Justin Trudeau is not Prime Minister. We want Prime Minister Orange Guy. This looks like an interesting book. Yeah, what a strange timeline. Definitely not the one we live in. So given that Canada is on the other side of Europe, and the Soviet Navy is fat, like Lizzo, and ours is small, that means we clearly gotta start building a big fat fleet so we can go and spread democracy to Europe. Oh my goodness, the Mayday attack. A hijacked aircraft from Chicago collided with Tower 1. What? Absolutely tragic. Well, that is a true shocker, and I believe the country's responsible, like this one in particular. Definitely need a little bit of democracy. These gosh darn Americans keep coming into Canada, and they've overstayed their welcome. We're gonna kick them out, potentially. Our new gun time. Pew pew. Hey look, a Nazi's in charge of Montana. Hopefully that doesn't go well. I do think we need a couple of dockyards to begin building our massive navy. Whoa, messy borders right there. Ever since the collapse of the United States, migrants from the American breakaways have been flooding over the Canadian border en masse. Preston Manning, the Prime Minister, has begun promoting anti-immigration rhetoric, which is even cheered on by figures like Donald Trump, who's actually an American immigrant himself. He said, when the American People's Commonwealth sends its people, they're not setting their best, they're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're communists, and some, I assume, are very fine people. Oh, Canada. And the Middle East in this timeline is a disaster, just like ours. The two right-wing parties have met, and maybe, just maybe, they'll get along, which is not gay. I see a bromance going on, which is gay, which there's nothing wrong with. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. And the right-wing party is officially united. Oh shit, that's very unfortunate. Oh, double shit. This timeline is nuts. Oh my goodness. Lots of horror. Oh my goodness. We're gonna keep a watch on that guy. We don't want him wreaking havoc on politics. Huh? Weird story. You might want to read it. Ah, the Liberals. Who will they choose? Yeah, they're probably choosing Justin. What the Sigma? Anytime a nation joins the Warsaw Pact, I want to puke. They will get their democracy in no time. Yemen needs some help, and they are democratic. We can't ignore their struggle. Manpower -1. That's an amazing detail. No way they did that. Now we do need some experience, so we hired this man as our army command. Now I would like to make at least one nuclear reactor so we can be a nuclear power ourselves. No, actually, that's too expensive right now. All right, we do need some more mills. We have a small arms industry right now. Ooh, Donald Trump, an influential Toronto real estate developer. He opposes our current prime minister. The Kims are gone. What a sad day for the entire world. In this timeline, there will be no Kim Jong-un. Given that the next election is right around the corner, we got to make sure the progressive conservatives win. After that little merger we did, Manning is in a precarious situation. As the election grows nearer, the question of if we should continue running Preston Manning as our candidate weighs heavy on conservative insiders. Perhaps we do need a new face, a more orange face. Oh! We are going to strengthen the Democratic League, our faction that is anti-Soviets, pro-democracy. Hey, Bill, he did not have sexual relations with that woman. It appears it's time to deal with the former United States. We're now going to start intervening on the American front, because it looks like America needs a little democracy. I mean, would you look at this? There's literal commies in charge of California. Oh my goodness, the Mormons have their own country. I don't even want to know what goes on there. Apparently, there's going to be a general election. Yeah, I'm going to focus on mills for a while. 11 mills is definitely not enough to compete with the USSR. We need the biggest, strongest military in the world. I'm sure by the end of this game, though, I'll be sounding just like Donald J. Oh, and we're going to have to buy a tire. Not from a commie. We'll buy them from the Indians. Oh, the election is here. The winners are, drumroll please, the Progressive Conservatives. Wow, who would have thought? Donald Trump elected as Prime Minister of Canada. We did it, folks. An American Prime Minister of Canada? Yeah, if I were Canadian, I'd be shitting my pants right now. And yeah, this man will be spreading a whole lot of democracy across this entire map. I mean, I'm looking really optimistic for this gameplay. We have me, his advisor, who's a military genius, as you've seen by my videos. I definitely do not suck at Hearts of Iron 4, and I'm really good at CeeLo Heights. And I'll be honest, looking at our current world timeline, it's not too far-fetched. Hey, stick around because things might get a little bit bonkers. It's time to show these radicals the door. Trump does not play around. I mean, I can't take him too seriously. He literally eats Big Macs. Just kidding, guys. If I bully someone in this video or a group of people, it's just a joke. No harm, no foul on the Jamarcus channel. Yes, in Canada, all the dollar bills smell like maple syrup. I implore you to go to Canada, get some bills, and sniff them. This man speaks professionally. Obama. Not really relevant since Trump's gonna win a landslide every election, unless it's rigged. But if he doesn't, the election was stolen. I will say, I will not reveal my real life politics, because I don't want half my audience to hate me. Just kidding, guys. I'm a very neutral guy, you know. All right, we gotta start stealing some shit. Oh my goodness. I don't know what this is, but the Northeastern Union just declared war on the American People's Commonwealth. I'd love to intervene, but we are just not yet ready for war. I mean, like, yeah, their army's just like, I can't risk it. Can't guarantee a win. If I can't guarantee a win, I don't want to go in. Well, because of all this drama going on, we definitely don't want any stinky Americans fleeing to Canada. We have to close the border. Ooh, monthly population minus 7% kind of sucks, but that's what Trump wants. And the Northeastern Union's gone. Ah, Jordan Peterson is a prince of terror. We won't appoint him. We could appoint Tim Cook if we wanted. I love all the real life people. Very, very cool. Very fun. You can even appoint Eric Trump if you wanted. The travel bans are one step, but we must go further to protect Canada. Prime Minister Trump has proposed the idea that we construct a wall along our border with the APC to block off Canada from the wretched socialist. It may be insane to some. Whoever made this mod is a stable comedic genius, I tell you. Looks like we're building the wall. Construction on the wall begins. A wall or fence? Trump wants a wall 30 feet tall and made of reinforced concrete. Ooh, tough choices to be made. I don't want to lose a building slot, so we're gonna maybe stick with just a fence. Wait, the current plan right now is to build the wall right through Niagara Falls, which would obstruct the Niagara River. Yeah, that'd be lame. Trump has remained resolute in his decision to dam the falls, citing the fact that Niagara is a popular source of illegal border crossings. Okay, we'll build the wall around it. Yeah, I can't do that to this beautiful site. I can't. Bro, I do imagine, though, some cursed timeline out there, they dammed Niagara Falls to stop the illegals. Trump's original proposal consisted of a 30-foot tall concrete wall along the entire American border. Alright guys, I'm really hoping no one's getting offended by this mod. I personally think it's comedic genius. Anyway, the wall should be almost complete. Hey, look, we built the wall. We got some land forts here. It's a literal wall in-game. That's hilarious. Ooh, this lasts forever, apparently. I mean, the consumer goods is good, but I don't like the resource gain or construction loss, man. Trump shall make it clear. Canada is not open to making deals with communists. The Federation of American Syndicates, they are not fine people. We will not trade with them. Wait a minute, Alaska has so much oil. Oh my goodness. I know we're friends, but I'm just gonna keep that in mind for later. They might need democracy. I mean, who knows? Ah, yes, the penny is gone. It's common sense. That's not that funny. I mean, you ever tried American maple syrup? Tastes like dog shit. And speak of the devil, the great Canadian maple syrup heist. What is this? More than 10,000 barrels of delicious maple syrup has been stolen in Quebec. Illegally trafficked syrup? What world is this? Ah, yes. In real life, we have the cocaine trade. Here we have the illegal maple syrup trade to the communists. These guys need to get away from our precious maple syrup. Trump would like to replace the director of the Bank of Canada with an emigre from America who would do better than a Canadian. Ooh, the Canadians, if I were Canadian, I'd probably be mad. He's saying we don't know how to do monies. Man, 20% max factors in the States is a huge buff. We'll go with this guy. Especially since Canada is limited on space. More factors you can cram into a state, the better. Shit. Trump better fix this. The wall is complete. Let's go. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, we have a wall across the entire border. You Americans go back to where you came from. We're beginning a trade war, which is good for us, and it hurts every other country. Wow. Ew. More commies. Ugh. Just puked right there, little ugh. Now it's time, of course, for the infamous Trump tax cut. Everything he says is correct and cannot possibly be wrong. And no, I am never sarcastic in my videos, guys. I've never been sarcastic once. Everything I say, take literally. If you don't get that, you're dumb. No offense. He simply ran on a broad series of economic promises. So yeah, now we actually have to have actual policies. Okay. The Trump reforms are here. He was seemingly not prepared to actually win the prime ministerial race. Trump seems to think that the role of Canadian prime minister is interchangeable with the role of president of the US. Even as an MP, Trump has been expelled from the House of Commons numerous times for unparliamentary language. Oh my goodness, I can just imagine Trump fighting the House of Commons. Man, I don't know what the mumbo jumbo here I just read is. Too complex. Let's just give Trump more power. What could go wrong? Ooh, we can now finally go to early mobilization. The relationship between Donald Trump and Western Canada has been frosty so far, with Trump's remarks about Albertan rednecks. But now Trump is throwing on his cowboy hat and appealing to these so-called rednecks. That's my prime minister right there. I like his hat. Now here we can either establish a Canadian cabinet or an American cabinet. And I like this one because it gives us monthly population of 15%, which we need because we don't got a lot of people here. All right, I think we need to start building a basic medium tank. It's not very good, but it definitely is better than nothing. Trump the populist. Yeah, I love that bonus right there to get more people in Canada. Canada does not have nukes, which is a problem because a bunch of the breakaways in the US do have nukes. So why don't we abandon our non-belligerent nuclear policy? Limited conscription we're going for now. And Donald Trump's picture just changed. Interesting. He's got a new little description if you'd like to read it. And we are going to make Canada great again, and that is the last of the Prime Minister Trump focus tree. And from there, we can start intervening a little more in the Americas. You guys, make sure to stick around. This is going to be a long video, but don't worry. We are going to be having some real fun coming up very shortly. I've been building up my military, so we got a lot of supplies. We have a heck of a lot more manpower right now. I'm obviously recruiting some more divisions. And, you know, the Canadian military will soon be ready to take the fight to the commies. Canada needs to get bigger and better. And what better way to do that than to push for the Alaskan annexation? They're already a puppet of ours, so why not make Canada bigger? Oh my goodness. The mayor of Toronto's been smoking some crack. I'm a big fan of this guy's glasses. They're very orange. The Prime Minister's favorite color. So we'll appoint him. We now have access to this black gold right here. Oh my goodness, the housing crisis. Yikes, we might have to address that soon. First, let's worry about the Queen. What? Yeah, they'll get tired eventually. And we're going to assign this general, as he is a combined arms expert, to our motorized army. We no longer need the monarchy. We've moved beyond a need for them. We gotta fix the economy. It's broken. The system is rigged because this housing crunch is getting bad for us. Yet we have now cut all ties with Great Britain. It's now time to construct our nuclear arsenal. In 80 days, we will have 10 nuclear bombs at our disposal. How could you not like this beautiful orange man? Maybe they'll like us after we fix the housing crisis. That's it. That's the problem. We do need to do a little armed forces inspection because I plan on using them real soon. Oh my goodness, Indian Civil War. Oh yeah, the Canadians, we got nukes now. Baby, we are in the game. We are officially a player in this game we call geopolitics. Union of Lincoln is now going to war with the American People's Republic. These states right here are ridiculous. We have literal neo-Nazis, and here we have fascists. The existence of despicable fascist regimes in Montana, Idaho are travesties. Canada will destroy them. All right, bring the army over. And who knows, maybe we can take the Union of Lincoln for ourselves before these guys take it. We'll see. Bring the boys over. Oh, Union of Lincoln is gone. Okay, well, clearly, we will not be invading them. That's fine. Those guys can keep it. We will simply invade the Republic of Montana. All right, time to go to war. Go, go, go. This should be a piece of cake. We're going in. We're going in. It's snowy. Perfect for Canadians. Come on, boys. Pretend you're playing hockey. Kick their ass. Send in the planes. Oh, the planes don't work. That is silly. 600 casualties already. Man, this is an intense battle right here. All right, so we're cleaning up the Montanians. Oh, and now there's a war with Arizona. Oh my goodness. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Well, we will annex them all. Yeah, we can't really puppet. The game devs don't like that. Justin Bieber was executed by communists? The revolution occurred in the American Pacific states, and Justin Bieber, despite being Canadian, was allowed to perform in the communist states. Oh my goodness. Horrific. Even if his music's terrible. Baby, baby, yeah. Just because of that, the Prime Minister orders partial mobilization. The world is becoming a more dangerous place, and we need a lot of guns and big bombs to defend ourselves. Anyway, we will take a little break on foreign policy. We will get back, don't you worry. All right, so now we have to make some choices. The conquest of Montana. They had militias, but they stood no chance against our real army. You know, we could always create a puppet and get rid of them later, so why don't we do that? There we go, Republic of Montana. And that was a success. The fascist governments have been destroyed, and an era of peace begins. Ooh, that is a sick flag, man. Oh my goodness. I love it. And that one's pretty cool too. Got some Canadians in charge. That's what I like to see. Ooh, and there's a big three-way war going on. Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna ban foreign buyers from buying up all the houses. Let me know in the comments below if you like this more decision-based video, more story, you know? A little bit different from like a survival mod, like CeeLo Heights, sorry, is what I meant to say, but that mod is pure hell here. Hey, it's Kevin O'Leary, guest appearance. Another war. Man, this Union of American People's Republic, these commies are invading everybody. What did the Mormons do to you? We'll have to stop these aggressors soon enough. They're probably coming for us next. One more focus, and the housing crisis is over. It's now time to begin producing some carriers so we can become a real naval power. Oh my goodness, another war, bro. These guys are warmongers. Let's keep cycling in Canadian soldiers. We have our new fighter right here, and holy cow, it's expensive. Now, I do think we need to help out some of the good American countries. Because, I mean, look at this, bro. Half of America is controlled by literal commies. Like, what the heck? What? Reconstruction was a failure. The white supremacist militias have gained massive traction right after we left. Bro, the Montana government collapsed. The neo-Nazis are back. Dude, they're their own countries again? What the f? You gotta be kidding me. They have a literal military leader back after all that work. He's still around. That dude got a little beat up. Now we got a couple of choices here. We can support the reunification of the US of A. Or we can stay neutral, which is lame. Or Canada can be on top. Oh my goodness, the American Republic was just annexed, unfortunately. Ew, more commies. Oh my goodness. Texas is run by revolutionary socialists. Hey, I mean, at least we have a fat army right now. We have 500k men in the field, which is decent, but may not be enough to fend off the Americans. Well, I would like to protect the post-American nations, so the Great Lakes Confederation, the Union of Heartlands, can join us. These guys are kind of cooked, but oh, they're officially cooked. Hey, hopefully we can have at least one ally in the region. Oh my goodness, another war. Despite heavy opposition by the public, Prime Minister Donald Trump has announced the resumption of offensive operations against the fascist governments of Lincoln and Montana. This time we shall not repeat the mistakes of the first occupation, and the Nazis will be out of here. Now, Trump, you should have told me, Captain Jamarcus, a little bit earlier, because we don't really have any troops on the border. Let's fix that real quick. All right, strategic redeployment. Get over to the border now. Initiate the CAS. Oh my goodness, it's glitched. I can't. There's no CAS here. Oh my goodness. We don't need CAS. Our Canadian troops are better, stronger. We will absolutely blow the shit out of the Montanians. All right, let's get it, boys. Go, 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 go. We are at war yet again. And this guy seems to not be putting up a great defense. This guy, he literally got the shit beat out of him. I mean, I'm not too scared. All right, go, 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 go. All right, sweeping in, sweeping in. And although they're not in our faction, we guarantee now the independence of the Great Lakes Confederation. All right, Montana is gone. Now, Idaho, we just need to clean them up, take Boise, and we are off. Bye-bye. Nope, we are continuing the occupation. I remember what happened last time. We will occupy this land ourselves. Yep. Well, while we're at it, we might as well update our infantry fighting vehicle. Step 1 will obviously have to be focusing on the defensive. And we're gonna have to temporarily abandon this border, which I hate. I hate doing. These guys could jump on us at any second. That guy definitely looks a little bit friendlier than this guy. We do need a bigger airfield. Well, let's send some agents over to do some spying. Their manpower is absolutely absurd, though. That is the big advantage they have over us. We're in parity in everything else but manpower, but we can at least build ourselves a new tank. We won't be able to use it in this war, probably, but the war is still not come yet, so we still need to work on our army and make it really get big, though. So might as well get a new rifle while we're at it. So what's happening? They didn't invade us. I find that strange. They want to invade these guys, but we guarantee their independence. Well, oh, and it just happened. The Union American People's Republic. This is a tragedy. This is terrible. We have to stop the killing. And Canada is at war. Conscription is being introduced immediately. And most of their borders actually empty. Let's start by securing Seattle. I don't want to overextend and accidentally get myself in a pickle. So let's flank under Seattle, and then we'll secure Washington. All right, now we're bombing the shit out of the West Coast. Oh, and I forgot, Hawaii's on our faction. I mean, they can't do shit. They have 0 divisions. All right, so we'll go. And then we're gonna pin down these troops right here. We gotta ensure Vancouver stays safe, of course. Yep, take Portland, and launch this offensive on Seattle. Encirclement, let's go. Yeah, we already took 3,000 casualties steep, but they've taken 76,000 from us. Oh my goodness. Commies stand no chance against the real fighting force. Now, I do want to help out our friends over here. Oh, and they officially joined our faction, by the way. And while we're at it, we should gain a war goal against all the rogue American governments to liberate America once and for all. And we are moving in at lightning speed. I want sweeping encirclements. Oh my goodness, is that going to be a sweeping encirclement? That is a sweeping encirclement, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Drama. Mr. Epstein was killed. Oh yes, he was accidentally killed. Okay, horrifying truth. And ooh, that picture doesn't look very good for that guy, doesn't it? Anyway, back to the invasion. We are taking more casualties than I would like. I mean, the ratio is still insane though. That's a lot of casualties. Apparently their army isn't that great after all. All right, so let's focus our troops on the Californian front so we can take their capital in LA and just deal with these guys once and for all. While we're at it, we should probably choose a doctrine. You know, we are going to be a mainly motorized force. Mobile warfare seems better for today. And then once this plating bonus reaches its limit, we're going to strike down to San Diego. This should be the fastest offensive you've ever seen. Encircling San Francisco, beautiful. Yes, and our trucks are just absolutely steamrolling the enemy. We're probably doing even better now that we actually have a doctrine too. And we secured their west coast, and they're about to cap. Well, let's go take Las Vegas. And while we're there, let's get a couple of hookers. Just kidding. Anyway, and then go into Phoenix. And that's it. Well, I have no choice but to simply annex as much as I can. Might as well take their navy. They had a few capital ships. All right, we made Canada a bit bigger. Now, the conquest of Pacific America, what shall we do? I will be honest, it's probably better to have a puppet state. Yeah, Pacific States of America. And then we can extract their manpower now, too. Oh, Hillary Clinton's the president. That's crazy. Well, the Democratic League's getting pretty big. Cascadia. Sure, another client state. You know, after all these victories, I think it might be time to take on the Union of Revolutionary Nations. And we'll bring our army over so we don't get surprise attacked or anything like that. And we'll bail out this company, why not? That's what governments do anyway. Ooh, a new election? Well, obviously we gotta keep Donald Trump. Mr. Cruz. I want Cruz to stay in control because no one likes him. Oh my goodness, these guys have a fat navy. I would love to inherit that. Plans for the liberation of the free world are being drawn. All our battle plans will be activated now, and we shall be ready to go shortly. We are now at war. All right, go forward, men. Go. Oh, they have actual air forces. God darn it. These are going to be some big losses at first, I can tell you that. But if we can break through and make some encirclements, we'll be fine. If we could cut off New England, that'd be amazing. Come on, do it. We're so close. Take Augusta. Yes. Our allies would like to join. Yes, you can join. Join. So we're overrunning them and we're going into the northeast. Oh, 66K already. That is steep. But this is a battle for democracy. All right, another encirclement here. Go to Bridgeport. All right, we have seized Boston and we have lost air superiority, which is destroying our offensives. All right, stop. Luckily, we do have a few more fighters at our disposal. And good thing is Arizona's already capitulated. The Australians are doing amazing work. All right, so we're resecuring Montreal. I don't know how the Americans took it, but I guess we were lacking. That's great. We do need to deploy some anti-air. We're gonna go down mobile infantry since we have so much motorized. All right, we have nearly full planning bonuses. As you can see, we're gonna strike south deep into New York and through Pennsylvania. We're gonna cross hopefully over into Buffalo and encircle large parts of New York. All right, men, now's your time to fight. What happened here? Oh my goodness. We'll have to fix this too. Shit, I was lacking, guys. They caught me lacking. It's alright, we're launching our big offensive now. It's fine. Yanks stand no chance. Here, we'll take London back. Let's fix this problem real quick. Crossing into Buffalo. We don't even need air support right now. That's how good we're doing. There, we crossed into Buffalo, and now we just absolutely go wild. Yep, massive encirclements to be made. Taking New York City. Alright, clean up the encirclements. Clean up. Good work, troops. Oh, and the Great Lakes Confederation took Chicago. Good work, good work. That another encirclement I see? Yes, it is. Take it. Now, we have taken 100,000 casualties, but oh my goodness. Alright, after this encirclement, all that's left is cleaning them up. Damn. Crazy story. Anyway, back to the invasion. This encirclement's taking forever to clear, but should be done with soon. Pause all of our offensives. We don't want to lose a mindless amount of men. We have limited manpower as Canada. Alright, so everyone regroup, and we'll finish off our offensives. Alright, it's final round of offensives. Let's use our Air Force. Alright, Air Forces deploy right now. There we go. We have a lot more planes than them, it seems, and we're doing some strategic bombing. Good. Alright, now we launch the offensives. Yep, and our air superiority is just so good. Oh my goodness, we took Cleveland. Take DC down here in the south. Let's just run to Detroit. Run to it. Then we can take back Windsor. Then take Indianapolis. And GG. We are victorious. We'll start by annexing the Northeast. Now we're also going to be able to take their massive navy with 4 carriers. It's now time for the fate of America. Conquest of Northeastern America. There's still guerrilla attacks daily, so what should we do? I would like to occupy the Northeast. I want something for myself. Southern America? We'll establish a new Southern Confederacy under very close supervision. But the difference is these guys are actually democratic. Ooh, should we give Virginia back? They can keep Virginia. So the ultimate fate of America, we have lots of choices. And America is now united under Canada. So we could leave things the way they are. Kind of lame. We could create a unified American government, or we could become the inheritors of America's legacy. That is the ultimate choice. Canada the Great can start integrating former APC territories in the Northeast and American Republic territories. You know what? Let's integrate everything. And within 50 days, all of America will be now part of Canada. Mr. Trump is probably really happy right now. And this is simply, ladies and gentlemen, the first step in spreading democracy across the entire world. Everyone here is now enjoying their freedom fries and the brand new freedom maple syrup. New dish, okay? That will be coming to Europe very, very soon. One of the largest campaigns in Hoi4 is about to take place. And the Soviets, let's just say, they have a few military factories and a whole lot of manpower, so this may be a fun one. Ooh, we're about to have a lot of resources. Yeah, we have a lot of resources now. Oh, and core manpower. Yep, that's what I like to see. First, let's build infrastructure. I'd like the American Northeast to be like the new main hub, you know? We got Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal, like the Northeast of the USA will be where it's at. Oh my goodness. Oh, we have 300 million people now. Now we can finally go toe-to-toe with the Soviets. Now it is time for us to make a new medium tank division. Ooh, and the Hollywood of the North. I mean, Hollywood was taken over by commies, so why not move it to Vancouver? Oh, they have rubber factories in this mod. That's very helpful. Now there's some steps that need to be taken before we go around saving the world and spreading democracy once and for all. We need to declare the Republic of Canada. Enough of the Queen, it's time for our own thing. Who should be our head of state? Should we have a separate president or all power to the Prime Minister? All power to the Prime Minister. Now we have to amend the Constitution, of course. The new America, yes sir. Damn British, we don't need any of their old governance techniques. Okay, we got some new ones thanks to this man right here. The leaders of the free world are coming to liberate y'all. I still see way too many commies around there. The federal government has the final say. Now it's time for an elected Senate. The inheritor of the world order is Canada. The United States has come to live in Canada. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The United Provinces of Canada is officially here. Time to spread some democracy. Alright, now it's time to keep Canada great. I mean, just look how great Canada is. We would not want this precious country to go to shit. It's what our soldiers eat. They only eat maple syrup. They don't even need water. We're now going to strengthen the Canadian dollar. Time to focus on the Caribbean. We're now going to start sabotaging Cuba and supporting democracy, because we can't have any communists this close to us. Now, Brazil is another great democracy. Who should join the Democratic League? Oh, our agent was captured. We have to rescue her. She's too pretty to be behind bars. Glasses guy, save her. We do need some Marines. That will come in handy, given that we're going to have to invade countries over the sea. Wonderful. Brazil has joined our faction. Now it's time to finally start setting our eyes on Europe. Ooh, she's also pretty good looking as well. We'll hire her. We do need to take out Venezuela. And look at that oil, guys. I mean, I think we might have to take out the Venezuelans. So Puerto Rico is now in our faction, so let's launch our invasion of Venezuela from there. Yeah, we're gonna wreak a little more havoc across South America. Now it's time to take down Ortega. Alright, it's time to take down Venezuela. Declare war. Alright, go men, the invasion is coming. 268,000 fresh Canadian troops. Speed, our generals know what they're doing, they're competent, we can do this breeze. Alright, the end of Venezuela. Let's just annex all. And we'll give Brazil a tile. They helped out a little. Oh, Australia took that. That's awkward. We'll create a client state. There we go. That's what I like to see. Democracy. Hey, guys, I also heard Guyana needed democracy. All right, Guyana and Brazil should be able to help out with this one. We should be able to tag team these guys in seconds. Freedom! The higher the number, the more freedom. Oh, Morocco embargoed us? What? We didn't do shit to you guys. All right, we just gotta take their capital and it's over. Okay, that was fun. Let's create a client state. Union of Guyana. And here's Guyana spelled different. Now it's time for the invasion of the last commie in North America. Sorry, bud. No commies around here. The Great Crusade, led by Donald J. Trump, is coming across the world. I wonder if the Soviets will join in on any of these wars, because if they did, that would shake things up a bit. Oh, Qatar embargoed us. Wah, wah. Sorry, we don't need anything. We have infinite resources, basically. Oh, except chromium. Yeah, Turkey, we're gonna need some of that. Don't embargo us, please. We kind of need you. Oh, and we're landing. Damn, we're getting embargoed by everyone. They don't like how much democracy we're spreading. Come on, guys. Oh, the USSR embargoed us, too. Man, the Cold War is really kicking up. Anyway, we're approaching San Salvador. Do a little encirclement. What's going on in the Middle East anyway? Whoa, Iraq is... Whoa, Saddam. Whoa. That guy better not have any weapons of mass destruction, or he knows what's happening to him, okay? All right, GG. New Central America. All right, new medium tank. We're going to have a little regime change in Cuba. Castro, your time has come. And we've just been embargoed by China. Bro, how are we supposed to get our goods from Timu? Unacceptable. So the regime change just happened, and Cuba's our friend now. Yeah, Donald Trump has announced it officially, the reunification of America. And Panama has joined our alliance. We gave them the Panama Canal back, because we're real G's like that. Step 1 is to look into the North Atlantic. It is time, ladies and gentlemen, to liberate Europe. First, we must look into the North Atlantic. These countries are easy to take over, and we can use them as bases for upcoming invasions. Guys, I have the stupidest saying ever. Hope you packed some... I don't even want to say it. I'm gonna say it. Hope you packed some... You guys will never know what joke I was about to pull off. It was too not family friendly. We won't do it. If someone guesses it right in the comments, though, I'll affirm. Okay, I will affirm. I think we should just integrate Greenland. Actually, they have their own army. You know what? Greenland's chill. I'm homies with Greenland. All right, let's pressure Iceland to join us. They are nationalists, but that's fine. They're not communists. I can work with that. Now, I would like these southern lands. Mexico... cooperates. Iceland refuses. They don't want to be protected. Well. Guess we're at war with Iceland now. Just give it a minute. Our boys will be there in a timely manner. In the meantime, let's see what Mexico decides to do. Hopefully they give up our rightful land. Oh, smart choice, smart choice. There we go. That looks better, doesn't it? Ooh, autonomy for the Indians. I prefer having my own land. Sorry, guys. Practically democratic. Britain has joined the Democratic League. Welcome aboard, fellas. And Ireland is also joined. Perfect. Oh, Ulster is also joined. I don't even really know what these guys are, but they're welcome to join. All right, the invading force of Iceland is now ready. Britain, join the war, please. All right, now we have naval supremacy. And now we're about to land in Iceland. Okay, we took half of Iceland. Good. Go. We're shitting on them. This is what happens when you don't accept democracy. Next. All right, Iceland can join our league now. Now let's liberate Norway once again. They are communists, which... Terrible. Ugh. Oh, commies. Make me want to puke. We will launch our invasion from Newcastle. Alright, to Norway, you must die. The Sharky Marines are coming for you. Oh, we've been embargoed by commies. I don't care. What are they gonna give us? Borscht? Canada has everything it needs. Alright, perfect. Easy invasion. Now take. And Sweden's in. Sweden, why don't you join this war with Norway? Oh, we also got to take down Denmark. Oh my goodness! Oslo just got nuked! Who did that? Who just did that? They got... Oh my goodness, bro. That's a bit overkill, don't you think? That must have been the limeys. Britain, come on now. We can't just nuke people for no reason. Well, they're probably demoralized. They'll win real soon, I guess. All right, new fighter. Oh, Sweden's in. All right, yep. Finish him off. GG. Well, now we have a Norwegian client state. Time to start looking at the Soviets bloc now. The Cold War has been restored. Communism will fall once and for all. Canada now declares the Second Cold War. The Soviet order is not secure and will fall. Yeah, we are now going to sabotage the Germans. Look at all these debuffs they're going to have for 2,300 days. Now it's time to sabotage the communist intelligence. So right now we're just going to sneakily invade Denmark real quick, and this will give us a little foothold on mainland Europe. They are fortunately not a part of the Warsaw Pact, so we should be able to take them over. Alright, declare war on the old Danes. Sweden, please join. And then we're going to flake from the back right here of Copenhagen. Force attack. Bro, who's nuking them? That must be Britain. Britain, oh my goodness, calm down. Well, shit. Guess we're going to start a nuclear war probably. Okay. Oh my god, again. You gotta be kidding me. That is not me, guys. That is not me. I'm not the nuclear warmongering maniac. Donald J. Trump does not approve, okay? All right, now we're gonna mess with West Germany. Destabilize them. Oh my god. Germany's not happy, bro. That shit's happening on their border. Oh, we gotta end this war before Denmark becomes a nuclear wasteland, man. Oh my god, stop it. Oh my god, this AI is programmed to, like, literally nuke people. The Danish Republic is now formed, and ooh. Alright, ignite the separatist flames. Many want to leave Moscow, especially the Baltics. Do it, now. Well, right, let's build air bases everywhere, so that way we have plenty of air bases before our invasion begins. It's now time to play Germany against the USSR. More negative debuffs will divide the Warsaw Pact, and hopefully we have an ally or two to help. Time to start promoting democracy in all these countries. Now we will give this a bit more time to do the European Spring focus. Once there is less communist support, more nations will rise up against the Soviets, so we will give them some more time. You know what? Japan should join. Any democracy is welcomed. I'd love the Japanese to join. And what the heck is their flag in this timeline? Welcome to the gang. The gang's getting pretty big. Canada, Brazil, we got Europe in, and of course Japan and Oz. Now our army has 4.6 million men. The Soviets, a bit less than us, so I think I'm confident we can launch our offensives now. The only issue is their air force is potentially gigantic. Democracy is coming, and it is definitely not because there's 333 oil in the Caucasus. We already got plenty of oil in Texas, and Canada will save the entire world. And now there are civil wars everywhere. Romania has a civil war. Poland has a civil war. The Netherlands have a civil war. And Germany and France. And Czechoslovakia. The European Spring is now here. There's now full-scale rebellion across Europe. Now it's time for the final battle to destroy the Soviets. Now for whatever reason, they don't want to join our faction, so we're going to have to declare war on the Soviets, and hopefully these people will want to ally with us. Oh my goodness, a nuke just launched, bro. The Soviets use their nukes. Oh my goodness. We definitely need to have some fighters across all of America, making sure we don't get nuked. I have planes across all of Canada, ensuring we do not get nuked. Oh my goodness, more nukes, bro. Yeah, I'm having an entire dedicated part of the Air Force to non-nuking. So this little orange group right here is all our planes that are defending our territories. More nukes! Oh my goodness, this is some dystopian shit right here. Some world-ending mod. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm not scared of the Soviets and their nukes. Is that what I think? Oh my god, the USSR needs to stop. Their navy is scary too, man. It's time to take out the subs. Alright, time to blockade the Soviets. The final battle's here. Time to declare war and call the Allies. The Third World War is here. Third World War is here after almost 80 years of frigid peace. The war will supposedly be conventional for now. We shall see. Now we will ask these guys for military access. It's a shame they can't join our faction. Truly a shame, but that's fine. That's fine. First, we should invade France. Hopefully a war goes quick on these guys. 130 days. No, man. Not what I was looking for. Oh my goodness. The nukes won't stop. First, we must take down France so we can launch invasions into Germany and Italy. We'll just have to wait the 135 days. For example, we are now at war with Belgium. So if they could call in France, that'd be amazing. Oh, is that bad news? The commies have succeeded. But we're now at war with these two. We can launch these in naval invasions right here. We're going into Poland now. Poland to Germany. Go, go, go. Let's launch an aerial assault over eastern Germany. All our planes can move there. Yep, tons of casts. Oh my goodness, more nukes, more nukes. Oh, that's on them, bro. This is truly a nuclear war. We're going into Germany right now. We've landed in Germany and Poland. All right, move, move, move. Poland, we can actually help the democracy. What we need to do is send in a tank army. That's what we really need to do. We'll send these guys to Denmark. Oh no, a Swedish island got nuked. That's bad. Oh, France, we're at war with France now. This is amazing. Right now, we're destroying their air force on the English Channel. And the Soviets have brought a bunch of planes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Berlin just got nuked. And Denmark, oh no, Copenhagen. That's our city, shit. We'll send this guy in the no nuke squad. Shit, bro, they just got nuked. Oh, let's repair the Copenhagen air base. Bro, there's nukes everywhere. What is this? What is this? This is what I call a nuclear apocalypse. Okay, we landed in France. We landed. Now let's bring in the first tank army. Yeah, no, we'll start with mechanized, actually. We'll start with mechanized. These guys can go all the way to the south and link up with these other French Republican forces. All right, cut off to Switzerland. Cut off to Switzerland. All right, we have 24 tanks here too. That's good. All right, let's seize Berlin and go down to Italy. Oh shit, bro. Britain is nuking everyone. It must be them. Oh, let's send the casts to France. All right, attack. Full speed ahead. And we'll also launch our tanks in Germany. You have full permission to go, guys. Yeah, the losses are staggering. What the heck are these guys doing? They're going too fast. Oh my gosh. Calm down, calm down, calm down. I'd like another tank army. These guys can strike straight on south to Vienna. Time to start building some mills. We're gonna need them with the amount of planes we're losing. All right, now let's prepare a collaboration government in the Soviet Union so they're easier to deal with. You gotta be kidding me. They capped, bro. Our allies capped and now our lines are all fricked up. Hoi4, why'd you do this to me? Bro, these uprisings did not do shite. Oh my goodness, another nuke. Come on, Britain. I know it's you now. All right, we do seem to be maintaining comfortable air superiority, which I like. Now we have to definitely upgrade our air doctrines. All right, we need to launch our offensives now. We've already taken 182,000 casualties. Oh my goodness, bro. The South Americans are coming to help. I appreciate that, homies. Come on, Brazilians, save the day. Let's launch an offensive now here with our tank army. Concentrate on this tile. Yep, and they're getting absolutely melted, it seems. Come on, let's encircle Belgium. That's a few less enemies to worry about. And our tank offenses are failing Germany. We just need to hold. We did take Berlin at least. That's good. Oh my goodness. Another freaking nuke. All right, we're taking Brussels. We're taking Brussels. Good, 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 good. If we could finish the Benelux, that'd be amazing. Then we can easily take Germany and create an encirclement. Oh my goodness. Poor Amsterdam. Beautiful city getting nuked constantly. That's just hilarious. Britain, calm down. That guy is salty. The commies took over. He's salty. Our United Netherlands has capitulated. Bro, Britain's nuking everything, and now we have no air bases. Like, come on, Britain. Britain, you're destroying the air bases. Some people just want to see the world burn. Yep, our tanks are just going through. They're going through. Oh, these are just mechanized. Yep, mechanized. I mean, hey, I love mechanized. Don't get me wrong. Oh, there's our allies. Yeah, we got a lot of allies. Almost too many. They've taken a whole lot more, though, I see. All right, we definitely need to try to launch some sort of offensive here to help out these troops. Oh, shit. Do not get encircled, guys. All right, these guys need to go help out. We cannot even think about losing those mechanized. Once this tile's taken, we have the encirclement complete. You know what? I'm going to have to use the allies trick. I'm going to have to drop a nuke myself. Okay, not yet, not yet. We will save the nuke, though. First, we will use strategic nuclear weapons. We will not do terrorism like the British are doing right now. They're just dropping nukes everywhere. All right, we have another mech army I'd like to use. We should be able to cut France right in half. Yep, just like that. And the encirclement is complete, ladies and gentlemen. Finish it off. What's happening up here? Ooh, a little northern front. That is fun. That's fun. We need a lot more medium tanks. That's the deal. Okay. Besides that, it looks like we are good on supplies. Yeah, that encirclement is beautiful. All right, big gain, big gains. The next offensive, I would like to reach Switzerland to encircle Germans here, and the French will also go, and the army in France will also go past Switzerland. So we're gonna pin them to Switzerland. They still have so many planes, man, but they're slowly going down, surely. All right, launch these offensives. Go, go, go. All right, time for the French tanks now to go too. Just absolutely smoking them. Oh my goodness. Bro, Brazil is really coming in clutch. They're growing a big army right now. Same with Venezuela. All right, perfect pocket. Now clean it up. Luxembourg's gone. Now China. We don't really like communists, so they could be one of our future enemies. 300k casualties isn't too bad compared to the hundreds of thousands we have given off to the other countries. Damn. All right, it's beautiful encirclements. We're cleaning it up. Well, these guys can begin to clean up France. We can definitely encircle this entire army here. Hopefully make it to this port right here. These guys, let's skip Italy. I'd like them to follow a similar strategy. These guys are getting a little too close for comfort. This little counter-offensive they seem to be doing. So let's send some troops in to counter that. All right, I think this offensive is ready to go. And it's working pretty damn good. Let's go. Huge encirclements. Amazing. Bro, these guys are crazy. And the nukes, insult to injury. Britain is nuking the guys who are already encircled. They already lost. Guess the UK does not want them to surrender, huh? It's probably a war crime to nuke encircled troops, but oh well. Anything to spread democracy. All right, the Frenchies are out of here. Lots of equipment for us. Very good, very good. All right, we need a little reworking of the fronts right now. It's rather messy. All right, we have to finish off these encirclements right here. All right, defensive round 2. We have some troops by Poland that are just going to hold the border. And these guys will cross to neutral Yugoslavia. And then we'll continue our offensives in Italy, obviously, is what we're doing right now. Speaking of offensives in Italy, why don't we bring some planes over? And Germans are out of here. That's nice. And we're cleaning up that pocket in Italy like it's nothing. This pocket's also done for. Oh, rest in peace, Palermo. And Italy's gone. All right, all our troops need to reorg. I have a massive offensive plan. The weather's still decent in October, so now's the time to push before winter. Massive push. Can we go? How far can we go before winter time? Everyone needs to go right now. Have I seen a game of Hoi4 move this fast? I don't know. Will my computer explode? Possibly. Holy cow. Now that is a large operation. Nukes everywhere. Yeah, their stability's all gone. Their country's dying. And the infantry is just struggling to keep up. We're going so fast. While we're at it, we need to deal with the only other commie, China. Now we've finally entered the USSR itself. We have some progress stalling in the south, but whatever. We'll break through eventually. Yep, there we go. Breaking it through to Hungary finally. Man, some of these guys are going so quick, they're losing their front lines. They don't know what to do. Sweep up the commies here. All right, good. All right, now it's time for even more offensives. There we go. We're entering Romania, and the Soviets' heartland right now is just getting absolutely overrun. That is a beautiful sight. Oh, Canada. That's the first thing that comes to my mind seeing this. Romanians are gone. Next up, Bulgaria. Bulgaria, pretty easy to take. Just do some right clicking and voila. And we're still just walking into Russia. Their armies were already destroyed back in Europe. Even though it's winter, I don't care anymore. Just walk on over the finish line. Moscow is ours. We are definitely not terrorizing locals and asking them for oil. By the way, not doing that. No war crimes ever too. Pure democracy. Stalingrad, let's just right click. I'm being impatient. What other big cities do we have to take? Oop, Arkhangelsk. That's always a pickle. Let's encircle these Soviets up north. Of course, the Caucasus. I mean, what's the point of invading the USSR if you don't take this 277 oil? Oh, poor Russia's getting the nukes now. You know, just for fun, I think we'll have to use our own nuke. Not sorry. War support's going away. Let's drop a couple more nukes so they really get the idea that they need to give up. And is that the end of the Soviets? Well, well, well. We have a decent amount of war score, so let's annex like everything. Ladies and gentlemen, the Third World War has ended. What? That's cursed. The conquest of Afghanistan. They can govern themselves. And Albania may become a puppet. Same with Bulgaria. We will make Czechia and Slovakia. There we go. Kind of cursed. Okay, that broke. We'll just have Czechoslovakia. That's easier. Now we have Poland also. Lovely. Now what shall we do? We may divide Germany. Or we can create a strong Germany. Strong Germany. Strong Germany. Frenchies. Because who likes French people? Let's bully them. That's cursed. Okay, France. My bad. We'll make you normal again. Yeah, they'd like having Brittany back, huh? Now what shall we do with the USSR? We will divide the Soviets. We can't trust them. There will now be a Ukraine. And then we will also make a Russian states. Continue. I think my game crashed. Oh, there it is. Well, this is the New World Order. The Democratic League victorious. Off camera, we will kick the Chinese ass, but they ultimately stand no chance against the United Provinces of Canada and Donald J. Trump, who just spread democracy across the world. If you enjoyed watching me spread democracy as Canada, drop a like, subscribe, comments below. All comments over the first couple days I will reply to. Literally all of them. Have a great rest of your guys' day.